Linda, wish you.
Hello. Okay, so we have fried oysters. All I did was take some fresh oysters and add a little bit of thyme and add a little bit of seasoning to a Cajun fish fry. And then I fried up all the oysters and then I'm chopping them up. The reason why I don't like messing with raw oysters and dressing because that's how you get sick, food poisoning and all that kind of crap. So I believe in frying them because you're also taking the seasoning from the frying and you're putting that in the stuffing, so it makes it nice and like crunchy and tasty at the same time. So I just use a regular stuffing. I would, I could do organic if I wanted to do all that, but I'm happy with Miss Kubison. So, and then I have my oysters, and then if you look over here, I've been making a vegetable broth with celery, sweet Maui onion, so that it gives it a little bit of a sweetness, and because when you add a little bit of sugar to any of your dish, it kind of boosts the flavor of your seasonings. And of course, we want to add as many seasonings as we can because that's how we keep it healthy. Okay, so we have this heated up. I took a little bit left of my fried oyster dressing, and I put a little bit of that in the vegetable broth with garlic, celery, Maui onion, and cilantro because we all know how healthy cilantro is. Okay, now of course I'm not going to make it normally like people probably do. Kimberly has to add her Chasen healthy stuff. So what did I do? I added turmeric and a little bit of pepper so that we're making our dressing a little even more healthier than just a regular old Thanksgiving dressing. Okay, so here we go. I have company today. Hello, my mommy. Hello, my nana. They loved my oysters, by the way. They were so delicious. I use Eastern oysters because Eastern oysters, the smaller ones, are tasty. I'm not big on Pacific oysters because it's just too much oyster. Okay, so now we have this. I put my stuffing in here. And then it's really simple and really quick. Okay, so now, okay, so here we go. So, I like to boil and cook everything first, as you can see, so that my celery and my onions get nice, they lose the firmness and get nice and soft, and I can taste when I'm about to pour over my stuffing. So, here we go. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. So we're just going to start by pouring it in here. Actually, I think I want to take a little bit of this out and just do a little bit of stuffing at a time. So just in case my liquid is low, okay, now back to pouring it in. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Oops. Uh-oh.
I have to wash my braids, I know. You don't want to go to a restaurant where somebody's braids is all in your food. Or you get some dressing with a big old French braid. You don't want that. Okay. So now we have our dressing. And now we're going to add our nice spicy oysters. And why are we adding, what's so great about adding oysters to the stuffing? Well, for first thing is we're adding some extra and some natural iron. We're adding some natural selenium. All the things that are actually very good for women. The selenium is good for men, but men don't really need iron as much as women do. So you have to be careful with that iron, okay? I think oysters are also very good for arteries, if I'm correct. So Shellfish is very, very healthy. Clams and oysters. So now we're just going to mix this right here. As you can see, just mix this and get that going. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of oyster now. And another reason why I like frying the oysters is because when you're dealing with the seasonings in the oyster, that immediately gives your oyster dressing a nice Cajun taste, a little bit spicy, a lot of savor, very savory, and very tasty. So if you can see this, I'm mixing it all together. Add some more oysters here. I added thyme because thyme is very good with any type of food that has a little bit of a southern feel to it. The thyme always adds like a nice little spice. And thyme is just like oregano. You increase the health benefits of your dish when you add your spices. Thyme, oregano, sage, fresh cilantro. Your seasonings might even be healthier than your green vegetables. Seasonings are a magnificent thing. And they're easy to grow. They usually grow within a month. So here we go. Now we're going to add some more oysters. Just chop that up in there. How is all your Thanksgiving going today? Your Thanksgiving preparation, are all of you guys preparing your food? Get your nice grub on. Don't eat too much. Don't gourd. Unless you're going to go to the gym and work it off. Okay. So we are almost done. And then we will put this in the oven. And with some more juice, of course, and make it nice and juicy and tasty. Okay, more oysters. Can never have enough oysters. Ooh, oysters. You know what they say about oysters. Make sure you're looking sexy when you're eating them. Men and women. Okay, so now this is done. And then I will add this to the bowl and add a little bit of more broth over it. It could be chicken, it can be vegetable, it can be beef, but you know me, I would prefer the vegetable. So, okay, so we're doing this. I will put it in the oven and then I will present it later. Bye.